Hello everyone. Today on Shark and Cook, we are making a delicious moist pumpkin sweet potato bread that's drizzled with a maple cream cheese glaze. So let's get started. To begin with, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 177 degrees Celsius. To a large bowl, add 1 3/4 cup all-purpose flour. 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of kosher salt, and 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. Now you're going to want to whisk that together. Okay, set that aside. Now to a medium bowl, you're going to break 2 eggs into a smaller bowl. And slightly beat them. Pour into the bowl. Now add 3/4 cup finely packed brown sugar, light brown sugar. And 1 8-ounce can of crushed pineapple that's been drained. To this, you'll add 1 cup of canned pumpkin puree, not the pumpkin pie filling. This is 100% pumpkin puree. 1 cup of loosely packed grated sweet potato. 1 apple that's been grated and squeezed dry. I removed the skin. You don't have to. And then 1 tablespoon of grated fresh ginger. Stir to combine. Get that all mixed up and incorporated evenly. And I can really smell that ginger. I used about a half of a large sweet potato or yam, what we call it, yam. Okay. Now remove that and bring in the large bowl of flour mixture. And add the pumpkin mixture. You want to stir that to combine. Scrape the sides and get all that flour down, and from the bottom also. Now you're going to add 1/4 cup of canola oil, 1/2 cup of chopped dates into small pieces like this. and then stir to combine. Set that aside. Now you're going to want to spray a 9 by 5 inch loaf pan. Then take a piece of parchment paper and press it down into that spray so that adheres to the sides and bottom. This is for easy lift out. Then when it's done, you can just lift it out. Now spray the parchment paper. Take your pumpkin and just spoon it into your loaf pan. Guys, I'm telling you, this really smells good. I'm going to spread that out evenly. Just smooth out the top. Get it in the corners. Just smooth it out. Okay, now we're ready for the oven. You're going to want to bake it for 55 to 1 hour in the oven. And you can check for doneness by sticking a toothpick in the center and pulling it out. If it has any moisture on it, just put it back in for a few minutes more. Okay, see you in about 55 to an hour. Now what you want to do is let it cool completely on the rack, and then we'll put the glaze on after it cools off. To make the maple glaze for the pumpkin bread, you're going to need 4 ounces of softened cream cheese, 1/4 cup of whole milk, and you're going to want to whisk that together. And once that's smooth, you're going to add in the 6 tablespoons of confectionery sugar. And 1 tablespoon of honey. Mix that till it's all blended and smooth. Okay, now get your pumpkin bread. This pumpkin sweet potato bread, I wrapped it up because I didn't get to it right away, so I wrapped it up in saran wrap. And when you do that, it really makes the cake moist, really moist. So I left mine overnight in a saran wrap. You don't have to, but it just improves the flavor. The flavor of the dates come through, the pineapple moistens it even more. So we're going to take the icing, or the glaze I should say. Get it going down the sides. You want every slice to have some of this glaze on it when you cut it. Now I'm going to let that sit for a little bit just before I cut it. I got to show you how moist this is. Can you see that? That is really moist. This pumpkin sweet potato bread looks so moist. So let's give it a try. Really moist. Mm. Can you see how moist that is? The dates, the pineapple, the apple, they all add to it to make it really moist. So I hope you really give this a try. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and I'll see you at my next one. Bye.